Hello, fellow doodlers from pencil, pen, paint, digital, or any other mediums. How's your day so far? Mine's been great. Recently, I've been bored. Like, really bored. I don't know what to draw. I don't know what to do in order to make art feel interesting to me. Once again, it still is, but there's just that feeling of stagnancy. Now, I worry that the more time I spend feeling bored, the more bored I'll become in the future, if that makes any sense at all. And so I said to myself, what better way to break the curse of boredom than doing art challenges? I've seen my favorite artists do those, and while they looked like they were suffering, I could still see that they were having fun, and it certainly did not bore me while watching. So I decided to do these 4 art challenges to spice things up a bit for myself. Initially, I had more than 4, but I decided that the other ones deserved their own videos, so here we are with just 4. Also, I will be revealing all of these artworks via showcase at the very end, so if you all want to see that, stay tuned. And with that, let us dive right into the first art challenge. So basically, this art challenge tells you to draw completely opposite to how you usually do things. It's not just about doing an opposite art style, it also wants you to shift your process around to kind of get you out of your comfort zone for a bit. So, this is gonna be fun. So the very first challenge for this video is drawing my opposite art style. So to do this properly, I need to analyze my current style, which is semi-realistic anime kind of art style. If I'd say, my style is probably like between extremely cartoony and hyperrealism and like painterly style. So, in order to get the best of both worlds, I'm gonna draw something that is very cartoony in proportions and very painterly colored, I guess. So, for now, let's start with a sketch. I'm gonna transfer it to digital, but for the sketch, yeah. So I'm thinking drawing my persona, which is gonna be kind of difficult. It's like it literally does not have a face. Okay. My style has a very detailed head, so I think the opposite of that would be a head without like any details within its shape. And then my bodies are so, it leans towards very realistic proportions. So I'm gonna draw, I think Adventure Time style would be the complete opposite of my style. Except for its painterly aspect. I mean, yeah, because it doesn't have that. It is noodly arms that defies the laws of physics. Wow, very dramatic, but yeah. I'm gonna draw him sitting with like a drink or something. And then my eyes are very proportionate as well. So I'm just gonna draw a dot. It's like a dot. And then the chickens are so noisy right now. I don't know what's happening. My god. Yeah. As I was saying, the other eye. Should I just not draw noses? Yeah, no, I'm gonna draw a nose, but this... Oh! The Animal Crossing nose is like a triangle, right? I really like that. I want this character to have hair. I mean, their first persona is bald, like pretty much bald. No, it looks so uncanny like this. So I'm gonna put some hair. My hair is very curly, so that. And he has. Maybe it's not the complete opposite. Who knows? But definitely not how I draw things normally. I think I'm done here. Yeah. Look at that. Now I'm gonna transfer this to my Ibis paint and color it there. So I'll get back in a second. Alright, here we are and my Ibis paint. I try to not mind every single stroke as much, but still I can't help but mind. Swirls. I've always loved drawing swirly hair, even when I'm drawing in my regular style. I really like it. Drawing clouds or like some kind of smoke, I also like to do it like this. I genuinely don't know why. It's just preference, I guess. Everything around me is so noisy right now. There's someone drilling. My brain cannot multitask, and talking and drawing at the same time is too much for it right now. My two brain cells can't handle. Hi, I think we've got the line art going on. I don't know if I can actually combine heavy line art with painterly style. Well, we'll find out, I guess. You put that above, then start coloring. This is terrible. What have I created? What is this creature? What the? Huh? Oh, oh, oh my. Okay, I drew it in the wrong layer. So we're only on the first challenge, and while I was editing this, I realized that it was taking too long, and this was just the first challenge. So I'm just gonna summarize what I did here. Basically, I just bucket tooled the base colors and then rendered it in a very painterly style. And since in my usual style I use a lot of blending modes like multiply, add, color burn, screen, and other blending modes, in this one I didn't use any. I didn't use even a single blending mode because I wanted to really capture that painterly style that is made in traditional art, where again they don't have blending modes, right? So you just kind of have to be strategic with how you put your colors in there so that they look glowy or they have the effect that you want them to have. And that's pretty much it. That was extremely fun. I don't know if I'm proud of this artwork, but I think I did the challenge. I mean, it's definitely not how I do things usually. I can even say that it's the complete opposite of how I did things. So, regardless of this questionable output, I can definitely say that I passed this challenge. That was really fun, and I'm excited for the next challenge. This next art challenge, as the name suggests, does not allow me to use my eyes while drawing. So I just close my eyes the entire time and hope for the best, I guess. I can tell this is gonna be fun, but I'm just scared of whatever abomination I'll create by the end. So for this next one, the only rule is to just close my eyes and hope that I can create something that somewhat makes sense. So I'm gonna need you to trust me on this one. I'm gonna draw Doraemon for this one. First is because um well he has a very simplistic design and I don't want myself to suffer that much. So Doraemon it is. So I'm closing my eyes and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. I don't even know where the center is. I can remember like a very circular head. Oh no, I'm lost. I should have not let go of that line. Okay, I'm just gonna. This is his hand, his two legs, I guess. Is this? Oh no, I can't find the other ones. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Oh, I can't even. Oh no. Okay, whatever. His nose is circular, right? Circle. And then his eyes are very round as well. I don't know what I'm doing. Just gonna eh. Oh, his pocket is like his thing, right? Anything. Okay. I think I've had enough. I just know that I did nothing right. I'm gonna open my eyes in 3, 2, 1. Actually, I imagine myself drawing over here, like closer to the top of the sketchbook. And I'm actually impressed that I was able to like put his body like somewhat under the head because I genuinely thought that I was so far off. Oh my god. Give myself another chance because I'm just not satisfied with it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay. I'm just gonna draw here, right here. And I'm still gonna draw Doraemon, but I'm just gonna draw. You know what? No. I'm gonna redraw the whole thing, but I'm gonna make sure this time that it's like I don't let go of the line. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm already lost. This pocket. This is so difficult. I can't see, obviously. It's like, I don't even know if even my muscle memory isn't working. Please tell me at least everything is in place. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, it's still terrible, but it's genuinely better than like this one. Like, look at that thing. Oof, that is terrifying. This one, at least there's like something, right? I've got his iconic pocket. I think that's his most defining characteristic, right? Yeah, I'm content with this one. At least everything is in place, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm good with this one. On to the next challenge. Alrighty. As expected, it was definitely chaotic, but it was still a lot of fun. This challenge definitely made me think more outside of the box and become more strategic with how I approach things. Like a simple stroke that became my lifeline because if I let go of it, I'd get lost. But yeah, this is definitely a lot of fun. I just hope that this doesn't haunt me in my nightmares. This next art challenge does not allow me to use my dominant hand. Since I am left-handed, I'll have to use my right hand for this. I definitely have not done this before, so this is gonna be new to me. Hopefully I don't create another nightmare fuel. The Doraemon drawing is still haunting me. I have tried writing with my right hand before, but never drawn with it. It's like writing is so difficult for me to do that. I couldn't imagine drawing with it, so this is gonna be a first time experience. Okay, for this one, since I've already drawn Doraemon, I'm gonna draw Yokai Watch character. And there's this one character, I think it's, he's Koma-san, I think. Yeah, he's Koma-san. And I can, like, weirdly enough, I can remember his design quite vividly actually. Okay. Yeah, it's not against the rules, so I'm gonna look at a reference and I'll come back to you. Alright, so I just got my reference. Let's start. So, as you can see, there are traces of truly horrific deeds on this page. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, let's start. So, my right hand is ready. Start in 3, 2, 1. Start. His head is like beanie. Like bean. Oh. The first thing I realized, I can't draw a single confident straight line. Or not even necessarily a straight line, just a confident one. Okay, that's a start, I guess. I mean, it looks like a bean, right? Okay. Now for his body, I think he has Yokai Watch characters are genuinely so cute, except for that. It looks like jelly. It's like jelly. The pink yokai is like a very pink yokai. I really don't like those kind of textures. It looks like mud. It just really icks me, you know. But most of their characters are like really cute, and the series itself is so funny. So, been a fan of the series for quite some time now. Okay, his hand like that. Okay. I think that might be a little too small, but okay, you know what? I'm just gonna work with it for now. Nothing about this character is like proportionally correct anyway. So, I'm gonna work with it. That is a twig, dude. Wait, can I erase with my left hand? No, I'm not gonna do that. It still requires control, so. Okay. And then his little bag. It's so adorable. I think Koma-san has a sister, I think. Sister or brother. It's like, this goes around his neck. I remember this character being so, I mean, he was so easily triggered, like not angered, but he cries very easily, and he was portrayed as like a very pitiful, cute, and innocent character. I think that's what I remember from him, at least on his first appearance. Okay, his nose is very small, very small, and then his eyes are very oblong. Ooh, should I redo that? You know what? No. I guess it's just a placeholder for now. And the other eye. That is terrible. No, okay. I can't. I can't live with it. Let's try it again. That is still terrible, but genuinely better than the first. I'm trying to like draw a little more surely, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't hesitate. I try to not hesitate as much. The line will just end up looking wonky. Also, another very noticeable difference from drawing with my dominant hand is that every stroke is so deliberate now. Unlike when I'm drawing with my left hand, it's like my hand is kind of just moving based on what I already am used to do up to this point. It's like so used to what I do that it just kind of moves on its own. But when I'm drawing with my right hand, it's like every stroke is so deliberate. Like, I put so much thought on every stroke. As I'm drawing, my left hand is genuinely like moving as well. Like, it wants to touch the pencil so bad. He looks like he's about to cry. Okay, you know what? I think it's not out of character completely, I think. Okay, now his iconic swirls. Over here, I became completely silent, and I think I was just so focused on the drawing because my mind cannot multitask. So I'll take this time to thank y'all for making it this far, even though it's been 20 minutes. Thank you. Alright, I think I'm done here. I mean, it's not like terrible. It's Koma-san, right? You can recognize the character. It's definitely like it has terrible line quality, but for a rough sketch, I think that's decent. I think. Okay, we're done here. So on to the next challenge. Well, that was interesting. Even though I kept on complaining while I was drawing, that is terrible. So bad. I can't draw a single confident straight line. This actually wasn't that difficult at all. As I had said before, I have tried writing with my right hand, but never drawn with it, so maybe that served as practice for this art challenge. Good job, me. And now, we arrive at the last art challenge. This also the art challenge that I'm most excited about, and spoiler alert, it's the one that I gave most effort into. So, come along with me as I do this art challenge, which is the hyperrealism. Also, just a heads up, I time-lapse the entire process, so there will be no talking while I'm drawing. There will only be voiceovers. Now, it has definitely been a while since I've done hyperrealism, or just realism in general. I used to be crazy about realism. It's like the only art style I ever wanted, when I was still a young artist. Wow, young artist. I'm still young right now, okay? But genuinely, I once viewed hyperrealism as the peak of an artist's career, which looking back at it now was kind of toxic for me because I genuinely loved drawing anime like Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Hunter X, but I suppressed that desire because all I see was that hyperrealism was supposed to be an artist's thing, which is absolutely not. Of course, nothing wrong with doing hyperrealism if that's genuinely what makes art feel fun for you, but for me back then, it just suppressed me more than anything. It made art feel more like a race, something that felt like an investment that I needed to master as fast as I could. Wow, that got deep. Well, now let's actually talk about what I'm drawing. So this is the reference. This was supposed to be an advertisement for a hair conditioner, and this actress over here is very known for her unhinged characters. So they decided to incorporate that into the advertisement, and maybe they did intend for it to be funny, but it just became a funny meme here in my country. And you know how sometimes in your everyday conversation you decide to reference a meme for comedic effect? In my country, the version of that is this meme, where you would use the tonality of how she said it in the advertisement in any word in your conversation, and everyone would just laugh at it because they'd instantly know that you're referencing the meme. The meme. So I just wanted to draw it. Another reason why I chose this as my reference is because she has a very defined facial characteristics, like her eyes are very, well, defined. And along with how much definition this image has, it also has a lot of contrast. Her hair is very dark and then the background is very light, and her makeup is very dark and contrasty, so it created a lot of definition. So without all of those fancy words, basically I just chose this image because it's easier for me, okay? And with that, I think it's time to wrap up this challenge. That was by far the most fun out of these challenges because it used to be the only thing that I drew, and it still has a very special place in my heart. But also, I was having a lot of fun just looking at this reference. The entire time I'm looking at it, I can hear her saying, "Keratin," and it's so funny to me, and I was just laughing the entire time. And I didn't get bored, so mission accomplished, I guess. Hey there. Thank you very, very much for watching until the end. I get that a lot of people just get bored and click off completely or just fast forward to the results, which I get. Videos this lengthy can be very boring, but you who stayed, thank you very much. And I really wanted to make this video to be like an inspiration that even if art starts to feel stagnant or boring, you can always find ways to make it fun again. Wherever you want to go with your art, you'll eventually get there. Keep doodling. Bye!